Okay, trainers, get ready. Today we're diving headfirst into something truly colossal in the world of Pokémon GO, the Johto Fest Max Finale. I've been looking at all the announcements, and honestly, the scale Niantic is aiming for here. It's something else. We're talking the global debut of Eternatus, plus every single Dynamax and Gigantamax Pokemon returning. It's massive. So our mission today, unpack everything you need to know. Dates, times, spawns, raids, that monster Pokemon, everything to help you conquer this thing.
Yeah, the ambition here is really striking, and the strategic layers, it's way more than just, a standard event. It really feels like a true test of a trainer's planning, how you manage your resources, your dedication. It's not just catching, it's mastering a whole new level of play.
That scale definitely sets the stage. So let's jump right in. The core details for this grand finale. First up, dates. Mark your calendars, August 23rd and 24th. That's a Saturday and Sunday. It runs 10 times 00000 days local time each day. So full 8-hour days to get stuck in. And maybe the best part, it's unticketed.
Right, that's a big one.
Yeah, totally free access, open to all trainers level 13 and up. Globally, you just need the free Jagopass Max Finale active, no paywall, just show up and play.
And if you look at the bigger picture, this finale really is a culmination. It's bringing back all those powerful Dynamax and Gigantamax forms we've seen. But the real game changer, the thing that makes this feel genuinely different, is how they're handling Eternatus. It's not your usual legendary raid situation, and that changes how you'll have to approach the weekend.
Okay, Eternatus. You can almost feel the hype, right? This gigantic Pokemon is descending, poison and dragon type. It looks set to completely shake things up. Now, here's where it gets really interesting and kind of weird for Jago.
Yeah.
You get your Eternatus encounter, the one you can actually keep through the Jagopass, Max Finale, just one.
One guaranteed encounter from the past progression.
But to power it up, you need its special candy. And you get that candy by battling the absolutely enormous Eternamax Eternatus form. You find those in the power spot battles. But, and this is crucial, you don't catch Eternamax Eternatus itself from winning those battles.
No, you don't. Just the candy. Which raises that question, doesn't it? Why set up this incredibly powerful bond fight if you can't catch the boss?
Yeah, exactly. It feels a bit counterintuitive for Pokemon GO, right? Usually you beat the raid boss, you get a chance to catch it.
I think there are probably two main reasons. First, it forces heavy engagement with these new power spot battles specifically for the candy. It shifts the grind, away from just chaining raids. Second, it actually mirrors the main series games pretty closely. Eternamax Eternatus is an uncatchable, story mode only boss there. So this keeps that lore connection. They give you a version, the standard Eternatus, but keep the ultimate form as this uncatchable battle target. But oh, that candy.
So hang on. We battled this epic Eternamax form. Didn't it have some crazy high theoretical CP in the games, like 9,000 or something?
Mind-bogglingly high, yeah. Purely theoretical for Rego, of course, since you can't own it.
Right. So we battle that, but can't keep it, and our one regular Eternatus needs its own unique candy that only drops from those battles. It sounds like an absolutely monumental grind.
It is. It's entirely about the grind for that specific candy. And Eternatus requires significantly more candy to power up than anything we've ever seen before. Seriously. The numbers will make your jaw drop. Early guesses were maybe 4,000 to 6,000 XL candy needed. The updated figures now suggest it's closer to 8,900 XL candy just to hit level 50.
Wait, what? 8,900 XL candy.
8,900 XL. Plus, you need additional regular candy and more XL on top of that for its special moves like Dynamax Cannon. We're talking like a total investment of maybe 9,484 regular candy and 4,028 XL candy just to get a decent IV one, say a 11110 to level 50 with its moves.
Oh my god, 8,900 XL just for level 50.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing trainers needing a dedicated year just for this one Pokemon. Is that even feasible for most people, or is this purely for the super hardcore, the whales?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? This kind of cost, it's unprecedented. It fundamentally changes the endgame grind. It feels like a major strategic shift from Niantic. Maybe it's to keep players engaged over a much, much longer term. Or maybe it does lean towards a play-to-win feel, where only the most intensely dedicated, or those willing to spend heavily on raid passes for candy conversion, can max it out anytime soon. For a lot of players, getting a maxed Eternatus won't be an event goal, it'll be a multi-season quest. It shifts focus from quick reward to, extreme long-term commitment. Remember, that's just level 50. Optimizing its max moves, like getting max attack to level 3. That needs even more max particles and other candy. It's an investment unlike anything else.
Wow. Okay, so even though its standard form has decent stats, max CP around 5,007, good attack and stamina, and that Dynamax cannon move sounds powerful, potentially like Mega Rayquaza levels, that candy cost is just a mountain, a huge hurdle. Okay, let's quickly cover its stats then. Poison Dragon type. Weaknesses are Dragon, Ground, Ice, and Psychic. So hit it hard with those.
Right, and it has a good set of resistances. Bug, Electric, Fighting, Fire, Poison, Water, and it double resists Grass. Useful defensively.
Quick moves are Dragon Tail and Poison Jab. Charge moves. Cost Poison, Dragon Holes, Flamethrower. And that Dynamax cannon we mentioned, you said Dynamax cannon also has an adventure effect to boost other max moves. That sounds pretty useful in the max battles themselves.
It does. That effect suggests it's really built to integrate into the max battle system strategically. It makes Eternatus potentially very formidable once you do invest all that time in candy. The payoff, if you can reach it, seems substantial.
All right, so with this absolute unit looming, how do we even start preparing? Well, trainers, your prep starts before the main finale weekend. There's the Dark Skies event. It runs from August 18th right up to the finale start, so August 18th to August 23rd, 10 a.m. local time. Think of it as your warm-up lap, your chance to gear up, stock resources.
Yeah, don't sleep on this pre-event. It's not filler. It's actually a vital opportunity, especially if you're serious about the finale. Every single Dynamax Pokemon released so far is coming back in battles during Dark Skies, and they're on specific daily rotations. So, for example, Monday, August 18th, you can hunt Dynamax Latios and Latias. Great for Dragon teams. Tuesday and Wednesday, the 19th and 20th, you've got things like the Kanto Birds, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, plus both forms of Toxtricity, amped and low-key. Then Thursday and Friday, the 21st and 22nd, bring the Johto Beasts, Raikou, Entei, Suicune, among others. It lets you target what you need.
Perfect for filling gaps or getting candy. And this is huge for building your counter teams. The crowned forms of Zacian and Zamazenta are back. They'll be in 5-star raids throughout the entire Dark Skies week. These guys are top-tier attackers and defenders. You'll want them.
Absolutely. And getting their specific energy from those raids is key for unleashing Behemoth Blade and Behemoth Bash.
Plus, get this. The remote raid limit is bumped up to 30 per day during Dark Skies week.
Exactly. 30 remotes a day. That's a massive increase. It allows you to really grind for specific Dynamax Pokemon you missed, or just stock up on candy, XL candy, and XP. It's your prime time to gather resources, power up those crown forms, basically get battle ready for the main event.
Okay, fast forward to the main event. The Max Finale weekend, August 23rd and 24th. Let's talk max battles. Eternamax Eternatus is going to be dominating most of the power spots. That's going to be the main challenge, getting that Eternatus candy. But that's not all. There's a key difference from the Dark Skies week.
Right. Dark Skies focused on the Dynamax Pokemon. The finale weekend shifts the focus to Gigantamax Pokemon. And what's really cool is that every single GMax Pokemon will be available. And each one gets its own hourly spotlight on both Saturday and Sunday.
Its own hour. Okay, that's brilliant for targeting specific ones. Give us some examples.
Sure. So Saturday, August 23rd. 10 a.m. starts with GMax Lapras. 11 a.m. is GMax Snorlax. 12 p.m. GMax Gengar. Then it continues through the day with GMax Inteleon, Venusaur, Machamp, and finishing the Saturday rotation with GMax Toxtricity, amped form. Sunday, August 24th, follows a similar pattern but with different Pokemon. 10 a.m. GMax Rillaboom, 11 a.m. GMax Charizard, 12 p.m. GMax Butterfree, and then later, GMax Kingler, Blastoise, Cinderace, and finally GMax Toxtricity, low-key form. You can literally plan your weekend hour by hour based on who you need.
That is fantastic for collectors or anyone needing, say, a powerful GMax Charizard or Lapras. Wow. And the event bonuses during this weekend, they sound pretty wild.
Oh, they are going all out. Seriously. The bonuses are designed to just maximize everything you do. You're looking at more power spots appearing on the map. They'll refresh more frequently, and the cap on how many max particles you can hold is increased. Plus, huge catching bonuses. 2x catch candy and a 2x chance for Candy XL from catches. Stardust hunters, take note.
2 times candy A&D XL chance.
And here's the absolute biggest one, the jaw dropper. During the Max Finale weekend itself, there will be no limit on remote raids.
No limit at all. Unlimited remote raiding for the whole weekend.
Zero limit on remote raids for those 48 hours. It's unprecedented.
Whoa, okay, that's potentially game-breaking for coordinated groups. But wait, you still need max particles to actually do the GMax battles at the power spots, right?
Yeah.
It's not just unlimited free GMax fights.
Correct. Unlimited remote raids like the 5-stars HT and Zamazenta raids.
Yeah.
But the GMax battles at power spots still cost max particles. So it creates this interesting strategic tension. How much do you raid remotely versus how much time do you spend gathering particles and doing the GMax battles? But the potential gains are just staggering. Remember, each GMax battle win nets you 25,000 XP and 25,000 Stardust.
25,000 Stardust per win. Good grief, you could rack up millions over the weekend if you really pushed it. Your fingers might fall off, but the Stardust.
Exactly. Think of the Stardust Mountains. And as a little extra flair, successful max battle catches might come with new special backgrounds on the Pokémon summary screen, like a visual trophy.
A nice touch, yeah, like a little, I was there, I conquered this badge. Okay, so how do we actually get involved with all this? The Jagopass system, your free Jagopass. Max Finale should activate automatically around August 18th. Then you collect Jago points by doing things like winning max battles. Ranking up unlocks rewards.
Yeah, and the Jagopass itself has some strategy built in. During that Dark Skies lead-up week, there's a daily cap on the Joe points you can earn. Encourages daily play. But during the main finale weekend, no cap. They want you to go all out, push hard for those rewards. And the rewards from the free pass are crucial. That one guaranteed Eternatus encounter is in there, plus random Dynamax encounters, which is nice. And critically, lots of candy, including Eternatus candy and those essential max particles.
And for players who want even more, there's the optional Jagopass Deluxe, a paid upgrade.
The Deluxe Pass. Costs real money, obviously, but offers upgraded rewards. Things like an increased shiny chance for the 1 to 4-star Dynamax Pokemon encounters you get from the pass. You also get the exclusive Eternatus helmet avatar item, if you want to cosplay as a giant poison dragon.
Who wouldn't?
And it offers even more candy and max particles compared to the free track.
Okay, and you mentioned something about major milestone rewards tied to the pass.
Yes. This is where the pass gets really strategic, especially for battling. Reaching certain high tiers, these major milestones, unlocks powerful passive bonuses. For example, you can unlock increased power for Behemoth Blade and Behemoth Bash. This makes your Crownzation and Zamazenta hit even harder in max battles. This could genuinely change things, maybe enabling skilled players to solo or duo certain max battles they couldn't before. That's exciting for the hardcore crowd. There are also milestones that give extra rewards when you place your own max Pokemon at power spots, which could really help with accumulating resources like max particles faster.
Interesting. So progressing the pass isn't just about the encounter, it actually buffs your team. And trainers, don't forget this quick tip. There's a code. Use GO Fest Max in the Niantic web store, GOFESTMAX, but do it soon. You need to redeem it by August 3rd. It expires. This code gives you free timed research with branching paths. You get to choose a free Gigantamax, Rillaboom, Cinderace, or Inteleon, and it comes with a special seasonal background. It's an amazing way to get a guaranteed strong GMax attacker completely free, ready for the event.
Absolutely, it's a fantastic head start. Grabbing one of those gives you a solid attacker for the weekend without needing any immediate luck or investment. Smart move to redeem that code.
Okay, moving beyond the max battles in the pass, what about good old-fashioned raids and wild spawns?
Still important. Don't forget those 5-star raids. Both the Hero of Many Battles forms and the Crown forms of Zacian and Zamazenta will be in 5-star raids throughout the Dark Skies week, A&D all weekend during the Max Finale. These are vital, not just for the collection, but because Crown Zacian and Zamazenta are likely key counters or tanks against Eternamax, Eternatus, and other max battles.
Good point. Anything else in raids?
Yeah, Phalanx will be in 3-star raids during the whole period. Decent fighting type if you need one. And on the finale weekend, those dapper Pikachus, the ones with the little red, blue, or yellow hat accents, they'll be back in 1-star raids for the collectors out there.
Cute. And wild spawns, anything exciting popping up?
Well, the Galar starters, Grookey, Scorbunny, Sobble will be spawning more frequently. That's good for candy. On the finale weekend itself, you might see some rarer things like Chansey maybe, or Trubbish.
Trubbish, everyone's favorite garbage bag. Why Trubbish?
Because Trubbish gives bonus Stardust on catch. And with the 2x catch candy and 2xXL candy chance bonuses active during the finale weekend, even seemingly mid-wild spawns become valuable. Every catch gives more candy, more XL potential. And finding Trubbish is extra Stardust, which you'll definitely need if you're powering up Eternatus. So while the wild spawns aren't maybe the main draw, don't ignore them, especially with those bonuses active. Every bit of resource helps in an event this demanding.
Right, good call. Every catch counts. Okay, let's try and wrap our heads around all this. What does it all mean for you, the trainer, listening? This event feels incredibly intense, so much packed into a relatively short time. Niantic is really pushing the envelope here.
It really raises the question, how do you even approach something this massive? It's a lot. For free-to-play trainers, I'd say, prioritize that Jagopass progression. Get your guaranteed Eternatus. Then, really leverage those unlimited raids on the weekend, but be mindful you still need max particles for the GMax battles. playing that balance. Team-wise, for Eternatus battles, think Strong Dragon, Ground, Ice, Psychic types. Things like Dynamax Excadrill, maybe Dynamax Metagross, DMAX Latios could be great. And don't underestimate Crown Zishin and Zamazenta as tanks, helping fill that max meter, especially with their resistances. This event genuinely pushes boundaries. Engagement, resource management, it's testing dedication in a new way. It feels like both a sprint and a marathon somehow.
So, the big question for your Pokemon Go journey, is this the future? This kind of intense, high reward, but also high grind event. Is this pushing us to exciting new heights of strategy and play? Or does the sheer scale, especially that Eternatus candy cost, feel maybe a bit overwhelming for the average player? It's definitely something to think about. Regardless, we're hyped for the battles, for the potential shinies, and definitely for finally getting Eternatus, even with the grind ahead. How will you maximize your Jagopass Fest Max Finale experience? Let us know. Get out there, trainers, plan your strategy, and have an absolutely legendary time.